Ignore that little pile of stuff, honey. This is new stuff I need to put up. But hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This girl's my microphone on. This is my review for Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 4, Episode 9. This can't be no regular, schmegular review because these heifers, they all got on my nerve. Ashley, Giselle, Robin, and Candace got on all the nerves that I have today. And so usually I watch stuff, take a little detail notes about what was said here, what was said there. Not this time, honey, can't do it. If you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and whole Jaybird, dun 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 dun. The episode picks up where the last one left off, and they still up in the house arguing, fussing, and fighting. We know that, what I'm saying, what's the lady name? Monique then threw the butter knives, all that ass. He trying to play him, saying duck him dead or something. We see that, Chris had to carry his wife away, all into the little side hallway. And I'm like, when your husband has to physically, restrain you and take you to a whole different part of the house, honey, that's when it is team too much. Where's the picture of them? And I'm like, are they in the closet? What is going on here? Girl, look at the girl. All got her all hemmed up. Not hemmed up in the bag like he doing something wrong. But the fact that he had to consistently remove her from the situation because Ashley could not control her emotions. Look, I am not saying that not Ashley, Candace, the wrong name. I am not saying that Ashley is not frustrating and that a person may not want to pop her. What I'm saying is, as a grown adult person, you have to know how to conduct yourself in situations. And the way that Candace, in my opinion, acted in this whole situation, even if that is her house or Mama house or Chris' house, it's still like you can't let nobody push your button so tough, honey, so tough that you have to be dragged away by your husband in your own house. Where Karen had to come over there and then say to you, girl, see this? This is how she look at that face. Look at this shit. Honey, first of all, that's her mama's face. Okay? Candace tries very hard to act like her mama is the issue. Candace is her mother's daughter. Okay? Ain't no way that Miss Dorothy raised Candace and Dorothy ways ain't all up and through Candace. Candace just uses her Dorothy ways in different ways. Okay? My thing is, girl, you up there mad at Ashley because her husband may possibly want to do something. What for? What? What you so mad for, homegirl? I could look. It frustrated me. It was good entertainment. Don't get me wrong. It was very, 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 very good. I was enthralled. I was enjoying every minute of it. But I'm not gonna lie, you really out here looking dumb because you are letting Ashley, Candace, get in your head and make you look like a goddamn on fool for your husband dragging you away. Okay, girl, I just can't take it. Anyway, the whole first 15, 20 minutes of the episode was them trying to convince Ashley that Michael did say he wanted to suck somebody's dick. Look, it's weird to me because I also saw Robin on Watch What Happens Live. And what they keep saying is what Robin said and what Monique said is, while Michael and Ashley was walking past us after we were drunk, he said this in passing, not to us, not for us, not about us. He did not answer a question about what he wanted to suck, but supposedly, allegedly, in him walking past them, they heard him say he may want to suck some dick. Is it difficult for two people who are both drunk to hear the same thing? That's very difficult. Very difficult to happen. But I also feel like if everybody drunk and you think you heard somebody say something in passing, he could have said, yes, I want to suck it. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. And it could have been a sausage, it could have been a titty, it could have been a nipple. I don't know. It could have been her clit. Who knows? My thing is, if I think I heard someone say something while I was drunk and it's someone's husband, I'm not going to get involved. I don't care. So for me, it's weird that Robin and Monique, not Monique, girl, get your words together. Robin and Candace is so like, yes, he said it. He said it, Ashley. Yes, he did. And you heard him. How y'all going to tell her what she heard? Girl, I don't have time for if you say you heard someone say something, I say, I didn't hear that. Why is your truth better than my truth? Me and Monique both heard it. Right, but I didn't. Y'all saying that y'all heard something in the past, and I was right there, and I did not hear him say that. Chris kind of pissed me off too because 2 episodes, whatever episode when he first started cooking, maybe the last episode, Chris said out his own mouth, I didn't hear him say dick. I heard him say something about a sausage. Chris said it wasn't dick, it was sausage. But after that one point in the episodes, he never again says he didn't say dick. But I heard, bruh, you said that you didn't hear dick. So my thing is, you can say I heard him say he was going to suck something. But you said, first of all, that you didn't hear the word dick. So I'm just frustrated and aggravated that a whole dinner party went bananas because Monique and Ashley hate each other. That's basically what it is. And, girl, I just can't. You know what I'm saying? Chris trying to physically hold Candace back because she's just being seen too much or whatever. Karen tell Ashley, look, at the end of the day, go home, talk to your husband, handle that with your husband. Because even if with Ashley saying he didn't say that, he would not say that. Why would he say that? I didn't hear him say that. That's Ashley. Even if her husband did say, she's not going to admit to it because that's her husband. And again, each person here is always defending a person. You think Karen gonna ever say that Ray wasn't paying no bills? She gonna say no. I don't know what was going on. That was Ray business. I don't know what happened. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But I'm not gonna say anything against my husband, even if I know to be actual and factual. So my thing is, why y'all act like it's crazy that Ashley saying that she really either did not hear him say that, or if she did, she's not gonna repeat it. It's her fucking husband. Why would she put her husband in a situation to say, yes, he do want to suck dick? Even if they are in a open relationship and he's able to suck dick or whatever it may be. Why would they think she's going to admit him saying that? I don't think he said it. Just because I'm like, who says that out loud? No one says that out loud. Okay, girl. So Ashley listens to Karen and said, okay, I will go home and dress with my husband. So Ashley leaves because even though she tried to have the conversation, she leaves because it's a whole bunch of bullshit. Because, when Candace come back, well, I don't care this and I don't care that. And where there's smoke in this fire and there's so much smoke in this house. Ashley say, in this house, in Dorothy's house, it's in this. I said, girl. Get the fuck out of my house. You try me in that kangaroo place. Don't try me up in my house. Look, at the end of the day, Ashley should have left because that is Candace's house, even if she's having half a rent paid by her mama. It said where she resides. So yes, she left. She left, but Giselle goes out and gets her and brings her back. Giselle started all this shit. Giselle is the pot stirrer, okay, all up and through. It gets to the point to where it was just bananas. Look at this shit. I'm like, what is wrong with y'all, girl? This is the scene. So I'm gonna sit this right here. Okay, this is the scene of what's going on. Okay, Giselle sitting there like a grand dame because she started it all, because she is the one, when Candace was out of the room, she brought up that the whole thing with, we think we heard, your husband say suck dick. So Giselle brought that up. Giselle then said, I wasn't there. So Robin, you tell her what was said. I'm looking like, girl. And Giselle said in the last episode, we can't even discuss Monique talking about Katie and calling her Amistad because of this whole dick thing with Michael. So Giselle was not going to leave that house until that secret came out, and she made sure it happened. I'm like, I just cannot. I cannot. So, the reason that Ashley came back was because Giselle said, because Giselle is a shit starter, you should come back and address your friend. If you feel like Robin, played or whatever, you should go back in there and tell her. I'm like, no, why don't you go and get Robin, bring Robin outside, don't take her back in that lady house. And when she went back in the house for the second time, it was a little argument. Then she really got put out to where Candace slammed the door like, get out my house. Cool. So at this point in time, Katie trying to leave. So Katie, like, I'm saying, I'm finna go. Because, of course, her and Ashley came together. So Monique said, well, let me talk to you real quick on the sideline. Okay, so they're at the front door talking in some kind of way. Ashley is back in the house. I believe that had to have been production. I think production said, she ended up talking to Monique and Katie talking, go in there and see what they're talking about. I think production had her come back in the house for that conversation. So Monique says, look, I didn't call you Amistad. I didn't call you on stage. Kate said, look, the reason I wear scarves around my hair now is because my place don't have air conditioning and I do my own hair. So I wear scarves a lot now. And I'm like, girl, you're on air conditioning. Okay. Anyway, so Monique say, I didn't say that. So then here come Effie. Well, Giselle said that Candace said that Monique said. Monique, did you check Candace box? I'm looking like, Ashley, go the fuck home. Ashley, shut up. Stop doing what you don't want people to do. You would just like point out who said it, what said. It was too much of the bullshit. He say, she say. And I feel like on some level, the fact that none of them could sit there calmly. And I'm going to put this more on Candace than anybody else, because I think if Candace had not got so upset, they could have sat there, still yelled at each other, but no one would have gotten so irate that people had to leave. So they left because Candace was basically trying to fight Ashley, and her husband could barely hold her down in the seat. Okay, he had to sit on that girl, and she still was trying to push. I'm like, girl, she a man sometimes. Anyway, Candace come down. Why are you in my house? Why are you back here? Well, we're having a conversation. We're about to leave. Get out my house. Leave. Get out. And here come Chris again trying to calm Candace down. Candace tell Chris, this ain't got nothing to do with you. Don't touch me. Leave me. I'm looking like, girl, he trying to save your life. Chris is going to save Candace, and she don't even know it yet, because Candace is not in control of her emotion. She just isn't. Girl, that was all that stuff was. So, Ashley and what's the girl name? Katie have left, okay? So now all the ladies still there talking, and they're telling Candace, you need to learn to control your emotions, okay? Even if you pissed off, and someone else does not have to be right in order for them to tell you that the way you acted towards that person who may not have been right, the way you acted was still wrong. Candace did not have to do all that she did to Ashley. She didn't. She could have sat there. She could have still sat there and cussed Ashley out to the high heavens, stayed in her seat, not picked up no butter knife, not threw no butter knife, all that stuff. Chris got her because she was about to fight someone. Why? For what? But Monique brings it all to the table. Monique said, look, you act that way because the things and the way that you can't say or react to your mother, you react that way to people who bring her up. You acted that way towards Ashley because she brought up your mom. You're not even that mad at her. You're mad at your mom, but you can address her in that way. You cannot express that energy to your mother, so you do that to whoever brings her up in any shape, form. She just saying thanks to Monique, and she just did it worse with Ashley. And you know what I'm saying? They all like, that's not the way that we would react if someone brought up our mother. If someone brought up my mama, I'm not gonna fight you. I might cuss your ass out, and I would sternly tell you, bitch, you don't want these problems. Leave my mama out of, you know what I'm saying? And it'll be that simple, but I'm not about to be up out my seat, like, giving you, for what? I'm 30-something years old. I ain't got time for that bullshit. Anyway, and I feel like, why do they care so much? Look, y'all know we only get so many fucks. It's a good show and it's entertaining, but I feel like this is just too much for this situation. And then Robin talking about, you know what I'm saying, with things in Ashley's life where it's like weird, it's all these things and it's like a puzzle and you gotta put the pieces together. Robin, your life is still a puzzle. You still don't know what's going on with your wine. Again, every week I feel like, Robin, you can't say how awkwardly weird or strange that Ashley's situation appears to be, because yours has always appeared to be weird. You live with your ex-husband, who you still have sex with, and you don't know where y'all are right. Girl, I just can't. I can't take Robin and her, I can't, this is so weird. Your life weird too, Robin and Giselle. You don't even realize how much Giselle has been pulling your strings. Puppet. She's a puppet master. And I feel like the reason I also feel like I don't know how truthful and factual it is, because why didn't Robin mention it to Giselle? You know what I'm saying? I feel like friends mention shit. And I feel like that was Ashley's issue. Like, you didn't even mention it. You think it was true and you didn't say shit? Nothing? Not at all? Even though you said that I think your husband say gonna suck some dick. And my thing is, if you didn't want to ask her about it because it's her husband and it's weird to ask her, why bring it up? When Monique said it, I wouldn't have said shit. Because If Ashley's my friend and I know she beef with Monique, I'm not gonna get it no life. I'm gonna leave it be, and I would later tell Ashley, like, I know Monique said this and that. I think I heard it too. And that way you give her the chance to go talk to her husband. That's what friends do. But coworkers do this shit. This is what coworkers do. Right up in here. Even when Monique said she heard him say whatever, Robin should not have said shit. Robin should have went and talked to Ashley, or at least told Giselle after the party. But when you admitted that you think you also heard it, you was a part of the messiness. And you know her and Monique don't get along. So her and Candace, I don't care too much. I think y'all can tell I don't care that much. Katie and and Effie in the car, driving wherever. And, Katie like, well, excuse me, is your husband gay? Like, does he like men? She's like, no. Well, would he suck dick? She's like, no. Would he say that? She's like, no, I don't know. He would. I know. And I'm like, maybe it's not, maybe it's an Australian thing. I'm like, I don't think sucking dick is something they do in Australia. I don't think that's like an Australian thing. I don't think that's the truth. Anyway, it's just, is it an Australian thing? I'm like, girl, so at that point, Ashley said how she wonders if her and Giselle are really friends. Not girl. If her and Robin are really friends, because she's like, I don't get why Robin didn't mention it to me. I agree. But again, Ashley has done some shit that she didn't tell the people, beforehand. But girl, that's why it's hard to like even comment, because in these situations, either someone's wrong or someone had done the same thing to somebody else. So how can they be pissed off? Ashley go home and she say, after leaving Miss Dorothy's house, I said, stop calling that lady house Miss Dorothy's house, even though it's her house. She say, I went home and told Michael, he was pissed. He was pissed off. He said, I can't believe they would, say that he said, I did not say that. And, I can't believe you're even, like, why are you friendly late? Like, why are you? That's how I know I'm thirsty. Okay. I may cut that out. Anyway, she goes home, and when she tells Michael, he asks, like, why would they say that, and why are you friends with them? Like, I don't get why you're friends with them, and it's some bullshit. So, we do see Monique, girl, why does show up? We do see Monique talking to her husband. They went to like a little exercise thing, and, she brings up how the party was crazy, how, what they said they heard, and, how it pissed Ashley off, and supposedly that, her husband wants to suck somebody's dick within the group. And he like, oh, I know it ain't me. So I went on social media, and why people like, trying to call Monique's husband and her, homophobic, because he said he know it wasn't his that Michael wanted to suck. And I'm like, that's not homophobic. That just means I know he ain't talking to me because we cool. Like, that's the people be reaching. Like, just reach in all across the place, and I'm like, girl, it's some bullshit. Monique brings up how even if it's true that Michael said it, she's like, why is it anyone's business to repeat? That's what I agree with. Like, why y'all repeating bullshit that y'all think y'all heard while somebody was drunk? And not even that he said to you, but you thought you heard him say that walking past. You know how many times I think I heard my nephew cuss and he didn't? He said some other shit. You know what I'm saying? I've heard kids at my job, and I'm like, they just say this and this, and they were like, no. That's not what they said. Or I do think I don't think Michael said out loud, walking past anybody, yes, I would suck his dick. I don't believe it. I think it's crazy. Do I think Michael got some shit up his sleeve? Yes. I don't think it's dick sucking. So we see Giselle and Ashley meet up or whatever. Giselle starts to bring up how the conversation went once Ashley and Katie left. Why is Katie back? Katie ain't did not much of nothing all season. Giselle bring up how, when you left, and Karen said how, you unhappy because Michael don't love her. I'm like, that's not what Karen said. What Karen said was, she made us be in denial about some things. But Giselle is messy. She's messy as fuck, okay? And I'm like, why does no one see it? But everyone will see it as they watch the season. So, he said, well, I don't care. That's kind of crazy for Karen to say that, because we have been, kind of bonding or whatever. We want to, like, level playing field. Like, why would she, like, say to me, calmly and nicely, like, go home and talk to your husband. Then once I leave, she kind of throwing me up under the bus and saying my husband doesn't love me, and I'm unhappy for that very reason. She said Karen is fake, like her face, like her nose, her teeth, her hair, and her cheeks. I said, well, damn it, whole face is fake. Okay. She also brings up how she's upset with Robin, just mainly because Robin never told her about it. She brings up how, just why wouldn't she tell me before she had the conversation with y'all and with Monique? And then Giselle said, well, I can't believe Robin is blaming. No, I can't believe Ashley's blaming Robin. I don't think she's blaming Robin, but I do think there's nothing wrong with saying, I thought we were cool. Why wouldn't you come to me about this before you said it to anybody else? But again, Ashley has done the same shit. So, again, girl, it's a catch-22. We see Candace and her mama go to therapy. And in the car ride there, well, Mom, we're going to a therapist. His name is Dr. Ken. It's Giselle's therapist. Her mama say, well, I just think we should just, talk about some things. And maybe because you're married now, I need to kind of, cut back. I need to fall back on some things. Which gets Candace upset. Well, Mom, you say that and I feel like it's a threat. And I'm sick of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of you using what you do against me as string to keep pulling to make me do this or make me do that. This is what Candace has to understand. As long as your mama's paying any of your bills and you know what kind of person she is, you know how she gonna be. If you do not want any strings put, if you do not want her holding anything over your head, why have you not at least try to do things for yourself? Get a job, do some things, make your own money, move out and get into get a little apartment somewhere. Girl, it's just like you can't keep blaming your mama when you know how she is. And you don't have to have her pay for your life, because the minute somebody is too difficult for you, you do things to get more up under their thumb. Her mom already said you have been in this house for like 6 years. If you ain't saved up enough money to move out on your own because you know your mama is a complete bitch, then you going to have to sit there and take the abuse because you have not tried yourself to get yourself out of that situation. Period. Anyway, the mom like, I didn't do that. I wasn't threatening you. It wasn't that. They get into therapy. And what I did not like about the therapy session was I would prefer to hear both sides of the stories. I feel like we got more of Candace's, feelings or whatever. I would have loved to have heard her mama rebuttals to the accusations that Candace was making. But, Candace, she belittles me. She talks about me. She says I don't have any friends. She brings up how her friends tell her that she should not be taking care of me and whatever. Talking to her like talking to a brick wall. Just, her mom, she make her mom sound shitty. Just shitty. I would never be able to embarrass my mom on like that on national television. And this was crazy. You dogging your mama out for the way she allegedly treats you, which to me means people who see her probably won't want to work with her. So you cutting into her money. So if you want her to take care of you, why you make her seem like a complete asshole? I don't fully believe that Candace's mama is as bad as Candace says she is for no reason. Okay? For no reason. Again, Candace knows her mama. She do. You know what I'm saying? And when she brought up the whole, because and then we were at a wedding and she, we got physical and she slapped me in the face with a purse. Candace, now we're not going to talk about that. Which means the smack did happen. And she said, but the thing is, I said to her, what did you do to make me, what did you say to make me do that? The mama then said, Candace wants me to supply her lifestyle. It's like her mama paid $4,000 a month towards Candace's bills. $4,000 a month for your parent to be paying for you when you are a grown adult woman who was married with a whole husband who supposedly is a co-owner to a restaurant. Why is your mama paying $4,000? And people say, well, people should allow people's parents to help them financially. They should, but for only so long. This is what happens when you let a person pay for you for so long. You can't stand yourself, and then you are upset with them for being tired of taking care of you. Okay? Dorothy Holt kept saying, I didn't say that about her. I didn't tell her she didn't have no friends. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say that. She would deny everything, but I feel like we didn't hear her explanation about anything that Candace said, because every time she tried to do a rebuttal, the doctor said, only one person can talk at a time. I'm like, I want to hear from Miss Dorothy too. I want to see what she gonna say to that. Like, is she gonna say, I didn't say that, I said this. That's what I wanted to hear, but we didn't get any of that. So, but when she did bring up, like, when I asked her what did she say to make me do that, Candace didn't say there's nothing that I should have said to make her get physical. And I agree with that. However, we know black mothers. And when her mama said, excuse me, Candace wants me to fund her lifestyle, but she also wants to disrespect me and talk to me any kind of way and want to cuss me out when she's upset. And I told her, I'm not having that. I can completely see a parent and a daughter having a discussion, and the daughter goes to cussing and fussing the mama out, and the mama slaps her. Not saying it's right, but we all know parents who do not allow disrespect, and if you do, they will pop you in the mouth. So I'm not surprised at that. Again, not saying it's right. I'm not surprised. So at that point, Candace starts crying, and the doctor like, "Why are you crying?" Dorothy said, "Oh, she does that. She just cries. See, she diminishes my feelings. She just makes me. She just diminish." And I'm like, "Oh my god!" But you do cry a lot. I don't like Candace. And for me, I know, and I'm trying my best not to be biased, but I feel how I feel. And I feel like Candace plays the victim. She consistently plays the victim, even if she leaves herself vulnerable to be the victim. I can't deal with that. I just can't. You know what I'm saying? And that was really all of the goddamn gone therapy session. They didn't, because Robin and Giselle and Robin's friend, the dude, is going to Pride there because Ashley has been asked to perform at some Pride event that one song she made about Michael. I'm like, girl, if you say so. Anyway, on the ride there, they talking about what happened, and they telling the dude in the little ride along thing what happened. He like, wait, Michael want to suck someone's dick? But who is it? We still don't know who it is. We still don't know who it is, but whatever. So Giselle says Robin with Ashley's more upset with how things happen, like how, it came out and how you just didn't talk to her about it. That's what she's upset about. And so I said, well, girl. And Robin kept saying, well, I don't get why she's upset. She's done the same thing to other people. The last season, she was also, gung ho to say this about me and my relationship. Like, and she didn't care then. And I almost feel like Robin knew exactly what she was doing when she brought up what she brought up. And she probably felt like, well, she done it to me. So I don't think it's each if I do it to her. Girl. As he performs, it wasn't that good. It wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? It's better than I would have done. But I mean, if she like it, I love it. So Abby brings up how her issue with Robin is the fact that she co-signs the bullshit of it all. And that's what she don't like. So when Robin and Ashley talk, because the performance is over, now they all start talking or whatever, Robin brings up how, well, sorry that you feel that way, but you know what I'm saying, I didn't think I didn't spill the beans, you know what I'm saying, it was more Giselle who said this, and then Monique also, not Monique, and then Candace said that, so it wasn't really me, I wasn't going to talk about it, and Ashley keeps repeating, well, why didn't you talk to me, like I thought we were friends, I guess we're not as close as friends as I thought we were, because you never came and talked to me about that, and then, it's like, well, I didn't, I just didn't think about, what's that big of a deal. And it's like they both weren't hearing each other. And I also didn't care because I'm looking like y'all are arguing over the little part of, well, I thought it wasn't a big issue, so I didn't mention it to you. But I also didn't mention it to anybody else, but you did, Robin. And then as the issue was, well, why didn't you tell me first? Because she didn't. The same way they showed you go talk to Karen about what you heard about wine before you went and talked to Robin. So I feel like one person who's done these things to other people is now having it done to her, and she don't like it. And so it is get back, Affy. It is. But at the same fucking time, Robin, you should have went and talked to her. So, girl, at this point in time, when Ashley was like, I don't, why do you think I would not be offended by, y'all going around saying that my husband is out here trying to suck dick or whatever, and that's not true. Robin then says, you here performing at a gay pride event. Like, why would you care if Michael was gay? Which makes Ashley just walk away. This is a great season of Potomac, but I also feel like the bullshit of it all, I just didn't like it. Girl, it was just, I feel like everyone was a hypocrite. Ashley was a hypocrite because she's done the same thing. Robin a hypocrite because her situation ain't no better. Giselle is a hypocrite because she is the puppet mastermind doing like just making all these crashes happen, and she just sits back and watches people burn. I feel like Candace is a hypocrite because she wants her mom to fund. Her mom said, like, "You want me to fund your lifestyle, but you also don't want to respect me, and you can't have it both ways." I also feel like Candace, you wrong as hell for like going at Ashley so tough and not just calming the fuck down like Chris asked you to do. And it's just, girl, at the end of the day, Katie don't have air conditioning. So, I mean, I guess it is what it is. Girl, I'm done. I just can't. I was just like, girl, they all crazy. It's the craziest shit. The craziest shit. Giselle, you ain't shit. Okay, peace.